Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy Sun. If you're new here, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let's talk about skincare because that has been the topic on top of my mind for quite a few weeks. My skin has been feeling really great, and I feel like I've discovered so many products and tools that have helped me achieve the best glow and smooth texture and everything, especially trying to recover from what my skin was experiencing a month or two ago. Oh my gosh, it's like night and day. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my skin had a minor to major freak out incident a couple weeks ago because my skin just had a really horrible allergic reaction to something, or maybe contact dermatitis type of situation, because I do suffer from perioral dermatitis and just eczema, stuff like that. And with the weather changing, my skin has just been not very happy. Fortunately, I was able to figure out my skincare routine and really dial things down so that everything has a purpose and I'm not overdoing it with any harsh products or anything like that. That said, I'm going to share with you guys my current kind of game-changing skincare products and tools that have really visually changed my skin. I feel like more often than not, skincare takes a long time to see results because, you know, your skin cells don't turn over that quickly and show results overnight. But I really feel that everything that I'm going to be showing you guys today, they have such a huge, I don't know, like outcome that I cannot wait to share these with you. My skin has adapted to this routine so well, and my skin is extremely sensitive. It's combination to leaning a little bit oily at times, but right now my skin is feeling slightly dry with the weather's changing and everything. So keep that in mind that everyone has a different skin type, everyone has different skin chemistry and react differently to skincare products. Definitely feel free to take whatever I recommend and tweak it to what you feel works best for you. That said, I am so happy to be collaborating with Paula's Choice for this video. Oh my gosh, what a dream collaboration. I absolutely adore Paula's Choice as a brand. I feel like all of their formulations and their skincare products are very meticulously put together, and their website also has so many educational information that you can dive into if you're curious about a specific ingredient or product. So I love that about them, and I have quite a few products to share with you guys that are in my skincare routine and that have been in my skincare routine for a long time, which is a great segue to the first product that I want to mention that is in my game-changing skincare products list, and it is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. If you guys go to Sephora, this is literally everywhere for good reason. It is a salicylic I can never say that word right. Salicylic acid formula. It's supposed to be super gentle and sensitive skin friendly, and it's suited for all skin types. I personally use this product twice a week because I feel that my skin tolerates it the best twice a week. I normally use it at nighttime because it's my exfoliating step, so I just don't want to risk being exposed to the sun in the daytime, so I keep this in my nighttime skincare routine. Like I said, this is one of the most gentle exfoliating products that I have ever used in my life. I have been using this product for literal years, I feel now. On and off, obviously, because I do like to switch up my skincare products here and there, but I feel like I always go back to this. Some of the benefits that I am obsessed with this product is that it really decreases the appearance of pores. I can visibly tell a difference when I use this at night and then look at my skin the next morning, because my skin will look extremely smooth and still hydrated, which is interesting because it's an exfoliant. You wouldn't think that it's super nourishing on the skin, but it really is. The texture of the liquid is very plush almost. It's not sticky at all or anything like that. It's very liquidy, but it feels very plush and cushiony on the skin, if that makes any sense. Whenever I use this consistently, I feel my skin tone is a lot brighter and more even, which I also adore, because when your skin tone is even, it just makes everything look a little bit healthier. I mentioned this is a little bit of a liquidy product because it's kind of, it feels like a toner almost. So you can either put this on the cotton pad and apply it directly to the skin, or you can just pour this onto your hand, rub it in, and then tap it all over your face, which is kind of what I do because I don't like to waste any product. At nighttime, this is going to be the first product that I put on my face after cleansing, and then I just put a heavy, thick moisturizer on top. In my opinion, this is definitely one of the standout products from Paula's Choice, but I have 2 other Paula's Choice products already embedded into my skincare routine that I will get into a little bit later in this video. Just full disclosure, for this collaboration, Paula's Choice did gift me this product, but the other Paula's Choice products that I'm about to show you, they weren't even mentioned by Paula's Choice for me to mention to you or anything like that. I already had these in my collection. That's how much I love Paula's Choice skincare products because it's just super effective. For now, let's go ahead and rewind to the cleansing step because obviously you gotta cleanse your skin. I cleanse my skin personally every morning and night. I know some people only cleanse their skin in the PM, which is totally fine. I think if you have dry skin or very irritated, sensitive skin, it's better to just wash your face with water in the morning. But I tend to like to cleanse both AM and PM because I do have acne prone skin as well, which is another area where I need to target. In addition to everything else, I have very specific products that help with that though. And I'm so happy to share these with you because it is so difficult to find products that are gentle enough for sensitive skin, but they also help with acne. It's just so hard. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back onto topic, but this is the cleanser that I feel is just so good. This is actually a recent discovery of mine, and this is kind of all over Instagram right now because this is a dermatologist brand. I'm totally blanking on her name right now, but I will go ahead and put her profile right here. She has a really amazing, informative, and educational Instagram page where she just posts a lot of videos on skincare related topics, and she has a brand called Prequel. I've tried a few Prequel products already, and I just wanted to showcase this one from their brand. This is unlike any cleanser I have tried before. It kind of reminds me of the Skin Fix cleanser, like the oil to foam cleanser, but I think this is better because look at this massive bottle that you get. It has so much product in it. It has 13.5 fluid ounces, so you're getting so much bang for your buck, but also the formula is phenomenal. I think this is the most moisturizing, gentle, and hydrating cleanser that I've ever tried in my life, even more so than the Skin Fix, and I love that Skin Fix cleanser. I've talked about that on my channel in the past. This is literally clinically tested for 24-hour moisture, which I'm a believer. This has 50% glycerin, inulin, arginine, oh my gosh, oat and aloe. Sorry, I'm butchering all of those ingredients, but whatever. It's called the Cleanser, if I didn't say so already. When you apply this to your skin, it really feels so cushiony. I feel like I'm gonna say that word a lot to describe some of these products because it truly is. That is the texture that I feel when I put this on my skin. It does take a little bit more effort to lather onto your skin, but I do really think that it's due to the fact that this has so many ingredients that are emollient. I can't think of another word to describe that. It's fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, allergy tested, suitable for all skin types, safe for sensitive skin, safe for eczema. I was so shocked to find that this was as affordable as it was because the formula is just stunning. Next is a toner from Dr. Jart, and I'm a huge Dr. Jart fan. I've used a lot of their skincare in the past and I've loved it. I love their sunscreen. It's called like Everyday Sunday or something like that. This is the first time that I've ever used this product, and it's so good. This is called the Tiger Grass Calming Mist. It is specifically targeted for those with sensitive skin, and it's a spray type of toner. It feels cushiony, I'm using that word again, but it really does. My skin just feels so refreshed, and it's drinking up all of the moisture from this spray when I put it on my skin after cleansing. It absorbs really fast, but it leaves a beautiful kind of softness behind on your skin. I love how you can use this as the first step or the last step of your skincare routine. It's really versatile. I literally use this all over my face and my décolleté area and just kind of like rub it in after I spray it all over. It is fragranced, by the way, so that's the only downside. I think if you have sensitivity to fragrance, fragrance, but it doesn't bother my skin at all. And it smells lovely. It's like a spa experience when you use this. Dr. Jart has some amazing products, and I think this is definitely one of their best ones that I've tried so far. Let's move on to the next category, and it's going to feature all things kind of serum-like in nature, treatments that target specific things for me. If you've been with me on my channel for a while, this is going to come with no surprise to you. This is the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic Vitamin C serum, basically. I exclusively reserve this to be used in the AM because I feel like vitamin C is a really great antioxidant that pairs really well with sunscreen. So I always put this on in the morning. After I cleanse, I put on my toner, and then I would apply this afterwards. This is also one of those products that I keep on going back to regardless of the price tag, because if you guys are familiar with SkinCeuticals, their price tags aren't very friendly. This particular product from SkinCeuticals I always go back to because it keeps my skin super hydrated and plump and radiant. It gives me some dewiness. The only thing that I don't like about this is the smell, but I'll get over that because it dissipates after like 5 minutes of you applying it, so it's not a big deal. I think the results are amazing and it really is worth the price tag. I've tried to find alternatives to this because obviously I really hate to spend $185 stinking dollars on a really tiny product like this, but I haven't been able to find anything that compares to this. So I will keep on repurchasing, unfortunately. I think the reason why this is so expensive is because they have a patent on their CE Ferulic, specifically like the formulation. So you're almost paying for the guarantee that this is going to actually work on your skin. I will continue to try other ones in hopes that I'll find something as good as this one, but for now, this is just standout product from SkinCeuticals. The next product I'm about to show you is a 10% azelaic acid, and this ingredient has done wonders for my skin long term. I started using azelaic acid a couple years back from a treatment that I got from Curology. Curology worked really well for me, but it got really expensive because I would run out of their product almost every, I don't know, it was like every month or something. And I had to use it every single day, but it worked. It cleared up my forehead acne so well and kept my acne really at bay. But I wasn't willing to keep on paying that price tag for the Curology subscription service. So I looked at their ingredients list and it had a high percentage of azelaic acid. And I felt like, okay, this has to be an ingredient that is beneficial for my acne. So I just decided to try something else. And that product is Paula's Choice 10% azelaic acid booster. This has licorice and salicylic acid. I am literally almost out of this tube, and I kid you not, I have repurchased this at least 3 times in my lifetime. I really use this religiously. In terms of frequency, I use this about 2 to 3 times a week, and I try to keep this in the PM because azelaic acid is one of those ingredients that tend to pill on the skin. So when I use it in the PM, it's not as big of a deal because I'm not using makeup over it or anything like that. But this is freaking phenomenal. It keeps my acne at bay, guys. I don't know what it is about azelaic acid that is so amazing for the skin, but it keeps my skin super smooth. In my opinion, it's a very gentle and sensitive skin-friendly acne treatment, but it's funny because it's not advertised as an acne treatment. It's supposed to clarify an even skin tone, but for me, it's done wonders for my acne. It really smooths out my texture as well, and I have never had an irritation from this product. Another great thing about this product is that it's from their booster line, and I think you can literally mix this in your moisturizer and put it on and it'll have the same effect. I typically don't do that because I can handle this straight onto my face. So I use this kind of like a serum slash treatment, although this texture is a little bit more lotiony. So I almost just put this as like a first layer of moisturizer, and then I put another layer of actual moisturizer on top. If you have sensitive skin like me and you are struggling with acne and texture, try this out because it's so good. When I first started out with using azelaic acid, I did have to use it every single night in order to clear up my acne and get a fresh new beginning for my skin. But then I was able to wean off of it, and I now use this maybe like 3 times a week, and it maintains my acne free for the most part. I still do get occasional acne, obviously, during the time of the month and things like that, or when my hormones are kind of going berserk, but this really helps prevent acne from happening as much as possible. Wow, I feel like I talked your ear off about that product, but it really is that good. The next treatment type of product that I'm gonna show you is from SkinCeuticals again, and this is their retinol. I recently added this into my skincare routine, and I've been really loving the result. It is their Retinol 0.5 Refining Night Cream. It has pure retinol, and I believe this is the second strongest in potency in their retinol cream line. They have a 1.0, which is the strongest, and then they have a notch down from this, I believe is 0.25, but I have the one smack in the middle because my skin is not new to retinol, because I have tried to use retinol in the past. Before I started using this, I was also on a different retinol treatment. My skin did have to get reacclimated to this specific formula, but I thought that was kind of a good thing because maybe the first retinol that I used wasn't as effective. When I started using this, my skin really did peel. It was a little angry at me for the first maybe 1 to 3 weeks. So I had to use this over my moisturizer instead of under it. But now my skin peeling has subsided for the most part. I still get dry a little bit around my mouth and my nose area whenever I use retinol, but it's very much manageable and it doesn't irritate my skin anymore. I only use this retinol 2 to 3 times a week. And I don't mix any acids together or any active ingredients together. Like, I'm not gonna use this retinol the same night I'm using my azelaic acid. I think you can technically if your skin is not sensitive, but I just don't like to do that because my skin is truly very, it can get angry. So I wanna stay away from that direction. Whenever I use this at night and then wake up in the morning, my skin just looks so healthy. It has this sort of glow. Whenever I think of retinol, I think, oh, it's gonna suck the moisture out of my skin, but it's not the case for this one. I mean, yes, understand that my skin did peel, so it was kind of dry at the beginning, but now it just looks really refreshed and my skin looks so smooth. I highly recommend their retinol treatment if you haven't tried it, and I'm glad that I tried it. Not a lot of people talk about this, so I was surprised when I saw this on their website, and I just wanted to give it a whirl, and I'm so glad that I did because I truly love this product. Let's talk about eye cream, and this shouldn't be a surprise to you as well if you have been with me for a while. This is by Skin Fix, and it's their Barrier Plus. I love that line. It has really great products. It's their triple lipid and collagen eye treatment, and I literally talked about this a couple videos ago in my favorites. I use this every single morning, every single night, and it checks all the boxes for me, what I need from an eye cream. And I'm pretty picky with what I put underneath my eyes and over my eyelids, which you can do with this. You can put it 360 all around your eyes. This hydrates my under eyes like no other, but it's still lightweight and absorbs completely, which is just amazing. It doesn't give me the little white bumps called milia. It doesn't irritate my eyelids or anything like that. It really does feel like it's doing something, and it visibly makes my under eyes look smoother, in my opinion, because it is so well nourished and hydrated. Oh, if you guys haven't tried this out, definitely do so because the texture of it is just heavenly. It's so milky. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about this one because I talk about this all the time, but this is my all-time favorite eye cream. Oh man, I'm so sorry if this video is going to be pretty long. I didn't realize I was talking so much about every single product, but it's because I'm very passionate about all of these. The last couple of products I have are for some unique scenarios. I used to struggle so much with back and chest acne. It has gone away because of 2 factors, I think. 1, age definitely has a play into it, but 2, This product really helped me when it was like at the peak. It did not want to go away and it was so stubborn. It just wanted to pop up every time something else would clear away, and it was happening all over my chest and all over my back. I use this religiously and I still do use it here and there when I feel like something is coming up, and that is the Paula's Choice Clear. It's from their clear line and it's their acne body spray. I'm almost out of this because, like I said, I use this as preventative measures, and this is so nice because it is just a spray that you can douse yourself in, and it has 2% salicylic acid. This is for blemish prone skin, which is me. It literally says on the bottle, it clears breakouts in hard to reach areas, absorbs quickly without drying the skin, which I completely agree with. From experience, when I had really bad acne, this was the only thing that really worked to kind of calm that area, and it really did reduce the size and the number of breakouts that I had on my chest and my back, especially for my back. I can't recommend this one enough. Another kind of underrated product in my opinion from Paula's Choice, so definitely check this out if you suffer from chest and back knee. This one is also kind of a very specific product that I like to use to target a very specific thing, and this is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. And I actually have a full box of this with like, I think it has like 100 of them in it or 50, I forgot. But I always buy it whenever there is a sale because these are expensive, and yeah, so I would like to get a discount. This is their stronger version of their daily peel. So if you have really extremely sensitive skin, definitely go for that one instead. But I've used that one and I tolerated it, and I was able to work myself up to this one. Basically what this is a two-step process for exfoliating your skin. I use this when I feel like my skin is super congested. When I'm getting a little flaky, but it's not particularly like sensitive, and my skin looks a little dull and it needs a little bit of help, I love using this, but I only use this once a week as the exfoliant for that week, if that makes sense. Because I like to be careful with exfoliants, and this one is a little bit harsher than my other exfoliator that I love, which is, you know, the Paula's Choice. This one, you can really use it every day if you wanted to. This one, you cannot. I know it says daily peel, but don't do that. Trust me, I've used this twice within a week before and my skin did not like that. So I only use this at the most once a week or just as needed, but it really does feel like it's clearing out your pores and it just works well. I think it's also supposed to help with anti-aging purposes, but I haven't been really able to tell that part, but it does resurface and really smooth out the skin. I've always repurchased this, so this is a great exfoliator if you can tolerate it. Completely opposite to that, I'm going to talk about a hydrating face mask, and this is a one-time like single-use face mask by Dr. Jart, and this is one of my favorite sheet masks ever. It's called the Vital Hydra Solution. You could get it from like Sephora or the Dr. Jart website. These single-use masks are expensive. It's $10 a pop. I reserve this for special occasions like the day of or the night before, because this really does make a visible difference to my skin whenever I use it. It calms my skin so much. It gets rid of redness. It really just is so good at instantly hydrating my skin. My skin loves this stuff. You put it on for 15 to 20 minutes, but I like to leave it on for like 20 to 25. The sheet mask itself is super saturated, so you can use the rest of the liquid all down your neck and chest area. It says in the back that it moisturizes and visibly revitalizes the skin, which I agree with. I always have this in my home for when I need that extra boost of hydration and if my skin just needs to look really, really good that day. Okay, we're at the last product, and I talked about this in my previous monthly favorites video or best and worst video, and it's the Foreo This is the Foreo UFO 2. I believe they have a newer version now. It's the UFO 3, but I just have the 2 version. I have been using this so much recently because, like I said, I was using my retinol and my skin was getting kind of peely and flaky. This really helped mitigate that so much. I use this maybe 2 to 3 times a week with their sheet masks in these little containers. You do have to buy these separately, but I think it's completely worth it. This one is called Make My Day. It's a pack of 7, and they are cut in the shape specifically to go onto this device. I love Foreo, the brand, for unique kind of facial tools, and this is, I gotta say, hands down one of my favorites from them. Cost per use is so low for this because I have used this so much. It's so relaxing as well. It combines like tea, pulse sonic, I forgot what it was called, but it's a technology that they use. It kind of vibrates. It uses LED lights. It uses different temperatures to help things absorb better into the skin. And yeah, it's just a really fun and relaxing experience to use this. I am a huge fan. I feel like I really don't need to go and get a professional facial because this kind of does it for me, unless I need like extractions. But this one, for hydration purposes, is so good. And you can buy many different masks. Like this one is called Make My Day, and it's mainly for hydrating, but they have like a Manuka honey one, they have a rose one, they have a green tea one, so it's really fun. I feel like skincare should be enjoyable, and this definitely brings me a lot of joy. And that is everything. Oh my gosh, I feel like that was a lot to get through, but those are all of my game-changing skincare products and tools. I hope this video was helpful and you found some products that you want to try. Like I mentioned earlier, a huge thanks goes to Paula's Choice for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out their products because these are like literally my holy grail products from Paula's Choice. I'll put all the information in the description below so you can check everything out. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you guys in the comments.